So, the Oxford word of the year for 2025 is rage bait. Rage bait. That's where we are. And honestly, after having survived this year, yeah, it's kind of fair. You name it, we've had a lot to rage about this year. It's almost like it's just become part of our national identity. Some things definitely deserve rage: animal cruelty, child exploitation, grooming gangs, knife crime, the hedgehog that was set on fire, the Lewis Pound quietly dying while you all argued about Angela Rayner's flat.
Look at this photograph.
We've had plenty of reasons to rage. But rage bait? That's not real rage. That's almost masterminded to keep us enraged. It's headlined by algorithm. It's a drama designed to bypass your brain and head straight for your bloodstream. No nuance, no depth, just click, comment, and collapse. And you haven't even finished reading the headline before your blood pressure's in the stratosphere. The worst part of it all is that it works. Because here's the thing about a modern outrage: it's not just digital anymore, it's performative. We don't just express anger, we have to live it, embody it, curate it, post it with a caption, and also brand it. It's just all part of a society spiraling downwards. You can't be sure what even is the news. I mean, like the actual real news, the facts of the news, or a slant on the story designed to partly inform, but it's just mainly there to get your attention. Throw custard at a gallery wall, or you chain yourself to a bus, but you always make sure that someone's filming. You're not actually trying to change the world, you're just trying to go viral on the way down. Don't get me wrong, some of the stories out there are real. The headlines that made you do a double take this year, yeah, they still happened. Yes, that museum did say that Father Christmas was potentially too white. Yes, a man was actually fined £250 for spitting out a leaf. So when people say, oh, it's just rage bait, get over it, what they actually mean is your instincts are dramatic and you're the problem now. No. Yeah, it might be rage bait, but it's also rage inducing. Two things can be true. Calling something rage bait doesn't make the emotion go away. It just tries to shame you for feeling that. And that just is a manipulation dressed up as modernity. We now live in a culture where being calm is sus, where the person saying it's a bit more complicated than that is immediately labelled as a fence sitter, rather than someone just wanting to look at this in the round. Because we're so confused over things that we don't really do grey anymore, only pitchforks and placards. And if you're not foaming at the mouth instantly, it's not had the intended engagement. Because that's the problem with rage bait, is that it sells. It rewards emotional overreaction. It makes the algorithm very happy. And it's why we're in this mess. Debate used to be a conversation. Now it's just two people screaming their feelings, walking away, and both sides declaring victory. There's no middle ground anymore. No room to say, actually, both sides could have a point. You're either the villain or the victim. And if you're not sure which one you are, don't worry. The comments or this government will decide for you.
Are we the baddies?
Rage bait isn't just annoying. It's also a trap. Because when you're in a culture that refuses to deal with real injustice, rage bait becomes the outcome.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
You see the injustice, and nothing happens to put it right. You are basically told to put a lid on your emotions, but a boiling pot will eventually explode. And that's what we've seen. We as a country have no control over what direction the governing bodies are taking. We see and live the outcomes of their choices, but we have no control. We are given the same whitewash as if to be given the illusion of control. The thrill of justice. And then you see a headline like Jingle Bells might be banned for racist origins, and suddenly you're a warrior for Western civilization. Meanwhile, fireworks are cancelled, Primrose Hill gets closed, knife crime goes on the up, but you're stuck arguing online about whether Father Christmas is diverse enough because that story touches a nerve on all sides. We're not addicted to rage. we're addicted to being in touch, to staying informed, because the world feels like it's burning, and if we look away even for 5 minutes, we might miss something. And that's where rage bait wins. Because if you care, if you want to be clued in, tuned in, emotionally present, sadly, you have to engage in it. You click and you read and you feel something. And sometimes it's real, deep down, valid rage. And sometimes just a headline that's dressed itself up like a crisis. And honestly, in this country, in this decade, it is getting harder and harder to tell the difference. Not everything is fake outrage, but a lot of real stories are being packaged like rage bait. And even worse, I don't actually think that some of them mean to be, because that's just what Britain looks like now. Unintentionally infuriating. But now it's January 1st. It's a fresh start, a clean page, and a new year for us all. And if I've learned anything from 2025, is that this world isn't going to calm down anytime soon. So it's up to us to choose how we choose who we follow and how best to respond, what questions we ask, and what conversations we have to have. Because some of these stories, they're coming back. And I can already feel it. We've got so much to talk about already this year. And I really just hope that I can keep on top of these stories. And if I'm honest with you all, that's why I started my channel. Because I was tired of commentary that was only anger. Tired of watching people scream into the void with no reflection, no insight, just permanent digital cortisol. But my advice to you for this year is not everything that baits your rage deserves your energy. So happy New Year! I hope 2026 gives you everything you wish for and more. And to everyone who's made it this far in my video, or to who even has watched 1 second of any of my videos over these past 6, oh my god, at least 7 months, thank you. Truly, I mean, you have absolutely no idea what it means to me. The number of coffees I've consumed, my bloodstream might basically just be 99% caffeine after these past few months. But the hours I've spent agonizing over editing, learning what B-roll is, or memes, or if my hair's playing up, I've loved doing this. Whether you've agreed with me or disagreed with me or just sat there judging my lighting, thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen, reflect, or think. Well, I've gone on about red phone boxes or hedgehogs or heritage, heritage or politics or society or national decline. I started this channel because I was tired of commentary that was all anger and no heart. So thank you for letting me do both. It might not be algorithm approved or friendly, but I hope you've never watched one of my videos and left angrier than when you started. So happy New Year to you all, and I hope you have the most amazing 2026. Thanks.